Hello, I'm Graham Emerson, and welcome to Lidline News. That's the news as I see it from just below my lid. Katrina Bookman won $42 million from Resorts World Casino in New York, but they refused to pay her, saying the machine malfunctioned. Bookman was like, y'all better give my money. They actually offered Bookman, I can't make this up, a steak dinner. Bookman's like, you better miss me with that rubber steak and give my money. Bookman had to take Resorts World Casino to court, and the court awarded her $2.2 million. That's still 40 some million dollars short. What would y'all do? How would you feel about that? Bookman was like, y'all cheated me out of my 40 million. Y'all know you're wrong. God don't like ugly. Scott Michael Green, who shot and killed 2 police officers in Des Moines, Iowa, was blown up by a police robot similar to Dallas shooter Micah Johnson. Psych. Like shooter Dylan Roof from Charleston, who was taken to Burger King, Scott Michael Green was actually taken to Chick-fil-A, but they couldn't get in because the lines were too long, so he went straight to jail. That's not true. But they did capture him, as they say, without incident. How does that only happen for people of his persuasion? The darker people, they get taken straight to the morgue. Wow. The presidential election is entering its final week. Yes, and they have tried to throw everything at Hilary Clinton but the kitchen sink. This week, the FBI director wrote a letter to Congress saying that they have some more Clinton emails that they found on Anthony Weiner's computer. Like Anthony Weiner? The same Anthony, like the dude that can't stop showing his wiener, that dude? He is estranged to Clinton top aide Huma Abedin, and they say that Abedin may have emailed Clinton, or Clinton may have emailed Abedin, and somehow those emails got onto Weiner's laptop. That is suspect at best. And they say they have to go through 650,000 emails to determine whether or not any of those Clinton emails were classified. I say, on that. That's moving right along. Meanwhile, the kitty grabber is facing a court date this month for racketeering. And then next month, Trump goes to court again for a child rape case. Now, this guy, who is close to being the president of the United States, is going to be on trial for racketeering and child rape? As they say in my neighborhood, where they do that at? I mean, Hilary has been transparent. She's released emails, doctor reports, financial statements, everything. Trump has been as transparent as a brick wall. He has been straight up defiant, being the first candidate in over 40 years to not release his tax returns, because we will find out that he's really not balling like he says he's really balling. And so make sure that you do your part and go out to vote. I mean, people are saying that it doesn't make any difference to vote. Why should you vote? If it did not make any difference if black folks voted, then why are they working so hard to try to suppress the black vote? In North Carolina, they try to make voting illegal on Sundays because they know that historically black churches would bus people to the voting polls, called souls to the polls. And that's how President Obama won North Carolina. And so they're trying to implement voter ID laws. Matter of fact, the Supreme Court struck down the Republican voter ID laws, saying that it with systematic precision, targeted black people. And y'all talk about it don't make no difference if we vote. We gotta vote, y'all. Civil rights activist Fannie Lou Hamer, not to be confused with Fannie Mae. I know some folks still ducking those student loans from Fannie Mae. Fannie Lou, however, had only a 5th grade education, but she figured out the importance of voting. Hamer, known for her powerful singing voice, would sing at rallies to encourage voter registration, and she founded the Mississippi Free Democratic Party when black folks did not have access to the all-white Mississippi Democratic Party. She brought national attention to the party's segregationist practices during the nationally televised Democratic National Convention. Hamer went on to establish the Women's National Political Caucus. Fannie Lou Hamer was a bad woman. In sports, Carolina quarterback Cam Newton is set to star in the black remake of the Jim Carrey film, The Mask. Newton said, "Smoking, it's party time, suckers." Either that or he's on his way to a Halloween party dressed up as a human bottle of Pepto-Bismol. I don't know what Newton is doing with that fit right there, but that's the news as I see it from just below my lid. Thank you for watching Lidline News. I am Brandon Henderson.